How to leverage Instagram analytics. What's going on, guys? Thor here, back with a new video, and in this video we're going to be talking about how you can leverage Instagram analytics to grow and develop your Instagram page. Also, before I jump into the video, I'm going to be doing an Instagram account review video. Probably the next video I post is going to be about that. So if you want to participate, make sure you click the link down below, join the Facebook group, and drop your Instagram account username on the most recent post within the group. Now, of course, that's not the only reason you should join the Facebook group. There's going to be tons of value inside of it, but it kind of helps to give people an incentive. Now, in this video, we're first of all going to be focusing on how you can use the available Instagram analytics to improve your account and how you can leverage this data, and also dive into one of the best tools that I've found for Instagram analytics as well. We will be using the available Instagram analytics on your phone that you can find on your Instagram account. Of course, you have to have a business profile to find this analytics, but that's the first thing we're going to dive into. So I'm going to hop onto my phone and I'm going to be showing you guys the first of all the analytics that you can find on the post on Instagram itself. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm on my phone and I'm just going to click a random post, for example this one, and the next thing I'm going to do is click view insights. Now, so the post has 1,100 likes, 59 comments, 100 saves, and 6,036 in reach. Now, what does this tell me? Well, it tells me if it's a good post or not good post. Like, for example, if my average likes on my posts are 2,000, about 500, and the average reach is 2,000, well, then I know that this is an awesome post, and I should probably do more of these kinds of posts. Very basic, it makes sense. Very basic, and it makes sense. Now, usually on my profile, two things determine the success of the post: the picture itself and the caption I write. If the caption relate to more people or affect more people in a stronger way, my engagement is going to be much higher and I'm going to reach more people. Now, if you read the caption, it says, "They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same, and I make more money too." Not that it matters, but they seem to care a lot. I think it's a pretty dope quote, first of all, and a lot of my followers seem to really like this caption overall. Maybe it's because it's funny or because it's relatable. Either way, I know it's a big part of the success of this post. The way I would leverage this knowledge and analytics is by first of all understanding why the post did so well. Second, I'd read the comments and see how people relate to it, why people found the caption funny or relatable, if that was the case. Then I would leverage this knowledge and analytics by first of all understanding why the post did so well, and second of all, I'd read the comments and see how and why people found the caption funny or relatable, if that, for instance, is the case. I'd then focus on this when making future posts, add some humor to them and make them relatable to my audience at the same time, complementing that with an awesome picture. Another reason why I think the picture did so well is because of how unique it is. I live in Norway and the Norwegian nature is very stunning and beautiful. It's something that people aren't used to seeing different other places in the world, and because of that, because the image presents the beauty and nature of Norway, more people are going to interact with it because they don't see this kind of content on a regular basis. It's something new. The word new here is the key. I talk a lot about the power of quality content, but the word new is key in that. Now, if we take a look at my most recent image, this one right here, and view the analytics on this one, we'll find some interesting data. Now, I personally think this is a better image. I used a much better quality camera. I used a Canon 550D, for those of you guys wondering. I used a much better camera, more quality editing, but the image overall performed worse, and it has lower likes and lower reach overall. Now, I know that is because this content is more common. You usually see more pictures like this, for example, because it's just in the street and it's not that attention grabbing. It's not that unique from other pieces of content that are posted on Instagram on a regular basis. Now, final example, if we look at this image, let me scroll all the way down. This image right here, and this image also did much better than the first image. I personally took this photo with my Android phone, and the only editing I did was make the ocean bluer, and that's pretty much it. But again, this picture performed much better, 1.6k likes, 7,000 in reach, and that's also again just because it's new content. Now, I know I'm getting very analytical here, but you guys need to understand and leverage it because it's very powerful. If I now swipe up, you see that let's see, you see that I reached 20% of the accounts I reached were new people that didn't follow me from before. In total, I got 64 people from the explore page, where it says from others. Actually, this last part here, it's actually also from the explore page. We don't really know where it is, but we assume it's from the explore page. So in total, 64 people from the explore page, and since I did not use hashtags on this page, that is not this picture, that is not going to show. Now, all of this info here can help me tailor my content for more success in the future by understanding how it works and why these exact results were the outcome. Now, on the other image, this one, I reached 1.1k people with just hashtags. As you can see right here, from hashtags, I reached 1.1 thousand people with just the hashtags, which tells me that these are good hashtags, because if I go to another image, for example, I think it was this one, this picture has much more likes, 1.4 thousand likes. The overall reach is much higher. You see 9,000 people was reached. But if I scroll down, you can see that I only reached 20 people from hashtags, which means that these hashtags that I used on this picture are not hashtags that I probably should be using, because they're not performing that well. Okay, good. I hope you guys understand this, because it's such powerful and such easy information to access. But if you actually leverage it, if you actually take advantage of this information that you have available, you're gonna achieve so much better results with your Instagram account. So I need you guys to leverage it, and I'm going to hop on my phone again, and I'm going to be showing you guys the data, the analytics that you can find on your profile, and we'll see how you can leverage that information as well. Okay, so we go all the way to the top and we click those 3 bars right here. We click on insights, and this is going to give us insights on our Instagram profile. Now, basically actions taken on your account from October the 8th till October the 1st. So you can see Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I actually made posts those days, so there were much more actions made on my account compared to the other days. You see profile visits, you see emails, the people that clicked your email, you see discovery, you see reach, and you see impressions. Now I'm going to hop over to the content, which this is just another way to see what content performs the best on your page. And we're also going to click audience, which you can have a look at right here. You can see the audience. Let's see, countries: United States, Italy, India, United Kingdom, and Brazil. Cities: London, which has the majority, which is quite funny. You can see the age range, gender, and this is just going to give you a better idea of your demographics. Now, how can you leverage your demographics? Well, first of all, you can figure out what type of content your demographics likes the most. What type of content does your demographic tend to enjoy more or engage more with? Now, just an example I can think of is, for example, a younger demographic has a shorter attention span. So, for example, when making videos on Instagram, you want to make the videos very, very attention grabbing. You want there always to be something going on in the video. Cut them, clip them, have a lot of editing, because that's going to make your younger demographic watch more of the video compared to an older demographic, which has a longer attention span, are going to be cool with watching a video that's static and there's not much going on in it. So that's just an example, but you want to know your demographic, you want to know your posting times, what days you have the best times to post. For example, at 3, 6, and 9 p.m. on most days, that is the ideal posting time for me, because then my audience is the most active. So that's just information, basic information that you want to leverage. Now, if we go back to activity, we're going to have a look at profile visits, and we're going to try to find website clicks. Now, sadly, as of recording this video, I don't have a link in my bio, which is quite a shame, because I'd love to show you guys that. But how you can leverage this, because most of the time, if you guys are going to monetize your Instagram account, you need to be people to click the link in your bio. Now, how can you leverage this? Well, first of all, you're going to develop different ways of promoting the link in bio. It's a completely other topic, but if you look at the data that you will find, the insights you'll find after knowing how many clicks you get. Now, sadly, I don't have a link in my bio, which is quite a shame, but the way you can leverage this is by doing this exact thing. When you're going to be promoting your link in bio, you want to set a strategy for it. So for example, you create 3 posts on your timeline, and in every of these 3 posts per week, you make a caption that is basically trying to get people to click the link in bio. So you have 3 different captions, or 3 of the same captions, for example, to make it more specific. 3 similar equal captions that you make on maybe 3 of your images that week. And then what you do at the end of the week, you click here, you go to your insights, and you see how many clicks you got got on the link. And these clicks you have to remember. Then the next week you're going to create a different call to action on the posts and see if the clicks goes up or down. Now this way you can pretty much figure out what promotions that you make have the best conversions. You can do the same thing with the stories. See how many people swipes up on your story, for example. You make a story and yeah, you basically see, this is my setup, by the way, as you can see right here, and there's my camera. But you would basically post a video, post anything on the story, a promotion, whatever, and then you would add the swipe up link maybe 3 times a week, and then you do the next week you do a different type of promotion. You see how many clicks you got the first week compared to the last to the next week, and then you would leverage this information by basically changing and adapting the best performing promotions. So hopefully that made sense to you guys as well. Now the final thing we're going to do is we're going to hop onto my computer, and we're going to be looking and diving into the tool that I wanted to show you guys. One of the best tools for researching and finding Instagram analytics, valuable analytics that you can use to grow your page and to basically evolve the overall stats and overall growth on your Instagram account. So the tool we'll be reviewing is called Social Info, one of the best ones out there. And what I specifically like about this tool is that it has multiple different features and ways you can find analytics. Now, first of all, we have a account analytics. We can type in any Instagram account, like for example, Millionaire Mentor, and then we're able to see his stats, his daily growth, his weekly growth and monthly growth, plus a graph of the actual growth itself. Then the recent stats for the likes and comments on the images or videos. Then finally, average likes, comments, and overall engagement. Stuff you need to know about your page to be able to improve it. If you don't know your data, your growth is going to be so much slower. You need to study this, guys. You have to. You'll be amazed as to how much faster you're going to grow and evolve the page overall if you do this. Trust the process, guys. I'm telling you. Hashtag TTP, guys. Trust the process. Next up is a hashtag research tool, which gives you the key info about specific hashtags. Type in hashtag lavish lifestyle, for example, and you'll get the stats you need in order to know if this is a hashtag you should or should not use based on the likes and comments on the top posts in the hashtag. This again is information you have to know if you want to rank on hashtags. If you're using hashtags and don't know this data for the hashtags, you're losing out on potential followers. Over just a month of ignoring this, you could have missed out on 1,000 followers or even 5,000 followers or more. This knowledge is extremely powerful, guys, and you have to know these stats. Next, we have a hashtag finder, which is allowing you to pretty much find related hashtags. If I, for example, have a lot of success with the hashtag laptop lifestyle hashtag, I need to use similar hashtags to that one, and that is exactly what this specific feature does. It also has a media downloader, allowing you to download videos or images to your PC or phone. On phone, there are though apps that allow you to do this more conveniently, but for PC, those are harder to find, so this has its convenient use. Then one of my favorite parts of this tool is the viral post finder. You guys know the power of researching viral content and finding that on other Instagram accounts, and that is pretty much what this allows you to do, either if you repost content or you recreate. Let's research the page Explorer for viral content, for example. Just type in the name Explorer and boom. Up pops the most viral posts on that page over a long period of time, just scrolling down here. This will give you a good understanding of what content performs well in this certain niche. For example, if I do another research for Ty Lopez and look at his content, I can see what kind of videos performs the best on his page. And since we are pretty much in the same niche on Instagram, my audience is kind of the same audience as he has, I can recreate these kinds of videos or the kinds of pictures that he posts. If I, for example, want to inspire and resonate more with my audience, looking at what Ty successfully has done and recreating that will have a high chance of performing well on my page as well, due to the fact that we have a similar audience, which again, you have to know beforehand. The link to Social Info will be found down below, together with a link to the Facebook group, which I also highly recommend you guys to join. On that note, I'm going to conclude the video. Again, you want to research your data, guys. You need to know this. It's going to allow you to receive so much more success on your Instagram accounts. You're going to have better growth, better engagement, better performance with your overall post. So make sure you put in time to research this. Check your profile, see the data, see the stats, see what you need to work on, see where your posts are not performing as well as they should, what performance are performing better than the average post. Research this, guys. It's so important. Trust the process. I promise promising you, I'm telling you, you're going to achieve better results if you do this. Now, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, go down below and subscribe if you are new. Also drop a comment if you've got anything to add, and I'll catch all of you beautiful people in the next video. Stay grateful. Peace.